Yo, what's going on, guys? Breeze is back with episode 2 of the Athletics franchise. Here we are going through the opening day series, or I guess opening week series for us. See here quickly, we go through the lineup we have going out against the Angels, as our debut is up against Shohei Ohtani and the Los Angeles Angels. You see our lineup here. I'll go over and show the Angels lineup here. And of course they got Trout, Jared Walsh. They have Rendon. They won't have Ohtani hitting in this game due to him pitching, and I guess this game doesn't have that update yet. So as we jump over to opening day, you will see here at Oakland Coliseum, or I don't know if they still call it that. I don't know what they call it now. The opening day logo, we got our starter, Frankie Montes. He's on the mound today to start against, of course, Shohei Ohtani. Here's his stats of last year. We'll jump right into it. Top of the first, 3-2 count to David Fletcher. Monty's pitch, it's a fly ball to right field. It looks like Seth Brown will get under it. And it's out number 1 for Frankie Montes. Montes is looking to have a big year as he is possible for a trade at the deadline, as here he allows a base hit to Matt Duffy, who goes all the way, and Matt Duffy rounds first. He goes to second, throw in from Chad Pinder's not in time. But Montes is looking to have a good season so we can deal him at the trade deadline. Now Mike Trout, first pitch he sees, he swings and gets it to the right center field. You can see here I messed with settings right before, so I ended up controlling for one possession. But Mike Trout gets an RBI triple either way. Just 12 pitches into the game. The Angels are up 1-0 already. Jared Walsh, next batter up, hits a fly ball to Colin Pache, center field. And Mike Trout's speed's going to test that arm no matter what, and he's going to score easily. Now with Rendon up, and he hits a line drive base hit to the left. Chad Pinder now trying to get him at second, and Rendon, no matter how slow he is, just barely beats the throw in. Not a good start for Frankie Montes, but he eventually gets out of the inning as a ground ball to Max Stassi. So not a good start for the A's. Let's see how the hitting does. One down already. We got Tony Kemp, who hits a line drive just foul. Missed a home run by 5.5 feet. Just early on the slider, and then Ohtani sets. And the next pitch for Ohtani deals, and it's another slider that Kemp just cannot hit this time. Gets Ohtani's first strikeout of the game. Sean Murphy now with 2 outs and a 1-2 count. Our last year All-Star. Gets a slider down the middle, and he gets good contact for a base hit. So the A's first hit of the year is from the catcher Sean Murphy. And that 0-2 count, Seth Brown just can't get anything going for us. So the A's are down 2-0 at the end of the first. Looking for a better inning in the second. Here's Tyler Ward in a 1-2 or a 2-2 count, it looks like. Gets hit by Frankie Montes. And then Brandon Marsh hits a ground ball. Tony Kemp, for some reason, decides he needs to slide for it and can't get it. So now 2 on with nobody else, and now Tyler Wade, it looks like he gets a base knock. Seth Brown throws it home, but it will not be in time, as now the A's are up already 3-0 in the second inning. Not a good start. And I meant the Angels are up 3-0. A bloop out from David Fletcher, and this one lands. Brown cannot get there in time, or neither can Kemp. So now the bases are loaded, nobody out with Matt Duffy, who hits a line drive to right, and it lands fair. One run scores, the other comes around, and a bad throw in causes the third one. So a base clearing double for Matt Duffy. 2 for 2 on the day already, and it's 6-0 Angels. We get Trout out somehow, but it moves Duffy over to third. And then a fly ball from Jared Walsh, and he'll already have his second sac fly of the day, as they will not get the relay home in time. It is 7-0 in a third, or an inning and 2/3 of work. We get Rendon out on the ground ball to get out of the second, but it just a horrible start. Here we got Chad Pinder getting a base hit with 1 down and a runner at first. So now 2 on with 1 down. A's are looking to try to score. Here's Billy McKinney, the DH. and he looks at a fastball in the zone that he didn't think would stay. So now 2 down, we got rookie Jordan Diaz in his first MLB game against Shohei Ohtani. He swings through a splitter, and that ends the 4th inning. Ohtani's dealing. We go to a new pitcher, Jorge Juan, I think. A very tall rookie pitcher that we have, 6'8", 200 pounds. And his first batter he ever faced in the MLB, he gets down into a 3-0 count and then allows a base hit to Anthony Rendon. So not a great start, but could be much worse. Here's another base hit for Ty. I don't know who was hitting there. Runner around second, heads to third, and now the runner on the corner with 1 down. Brandon Marsh pops up here. So Jorge Juan trying to work out of it. Only 7 pitches into his outing. And Tyler Wade gets a hanging slider, but it just misses. Flies out to Seth Brown and mid-5th, and he does pretty well for his first career outing. Here we go to the top of the 6th with 1 on, and he gets his first strikeout to get out of the inning on Jared Walsh. And I think that's the only highlight that inning. Now we head to the bottom of the 6th. Runner on with 2 outs, and Ohtani just keeps dealing. Pinder flies out, or pops out, I guess, to the second baseman. And Ohtani has worked 6 strong innings. Deolis Guerrera comes in at the 7th, and with 2 runners on, they get a bloop hit. Somehow is safe at home with Rendon, which I think that throw beat him, but it doesn't say. And now we go over to the bottom now. 1-2 count, and it's a base hit for Jordan Diaz, who is his first MLB hit. So congratulations to our third baseman. Hopefully he can be a very good, I guess, player for us, because we don't have that third baseman anymore with Matt Chapman being dealt. So he gets his first major league hit, and that hit knocks out Shohei Ohtani from the game, who worked, I think, 6 1/3 inning, had well over 100 pitches, and then Jaime Barria comes in to relieve of him. That's Stephen Vogt. He hits a ground ball almost instantly and gets out of the inning already for them. So no damage done for the A's. Now we go back to hitting in the bottom of the 8th is Elvis Andrus. He hits a line drive, bounces off Rendon's glove, and runs over. I don't know who's playing shortstop for them, but yeah, that's probably the most unlucky out they could have got, or we could have gotten. Head to the bottom of the 9th, Sean Murphy gets good contact, but flies out to right center field for the first out. Seth Brown, in an 0-2 count, swings at a fastball high. And the A's need a miracle if they want to come back into this. Chad Pinder, 2 down. First pitch he sees, hits a ground ball to Rendon, and the ball game is over. Angels win on opening day 8-0. The A's offense just did not show up, and Frankie Montes got lit up for 7 runs. Deolis Guerrera also allowed a run when his relief. There was 2 people that pitched that you didn't see much of. You saw Jorge Juan get a couple in, like an inning in the 3rd. I think there was like Sam Selman or something. You can see all the stats here. Their best hitter today was Matt Duffy. We struggled getting Matt Duffy out. We just didn't have a good day hitting or pitching. See all the stats for us. We had 3 hits. They had 14. It's just not acceptable. Montes takes the L on 7 earned runs in 4 innings. See Selman and Juan have the best of pitching appearance out of everyone. And you just see Ohtani, 6 1/3, 9 strikeouts, 3 hits allowed. Player of the game honors goes to Shohei Ohtani as Frankie Montes gets the loss. And then we head over to finish the series. We simulate 1 game here, and it's a crucial situation, which I'll probably do some of, not every single one. We're trying to walk it off against the A's the next day. Seth Brown in an 0-2 count. He pops out to left field for the first out. Here we go to Chad Pinder, who draws a walk. So a runner on, 1 out. A winning run at first. Now Billy McKinney's up, as you might tell the difference in my voice as I had to switch mics here. Slow roller. Can't get past David Fletcher. That was actually Jordan Diaz. I'm guessing Billy McKinney went out. So runner out second, of course, with the extra inning rule. 1 out. They get the second out here on the ground ball. Mike Trout with the winning run 90 feet away. It's a hard grounder to Jordan Diaz. It's out number 3, and the A's are still alive. Now we start with a runner at second, and Stephen Vogt, the veteran catcher slash first baseman, strikes out. Now Elvis Andrus, 2 down, hits a fly ball. A tough play for Trout running in. If it lands, we win the game, but Trout is the best baseball player in the game, so you know he's going to get it. Here we go to a lefty and a base hit for... First off, Mike Trout's at second, so that's a very easy run to score. Ohtani gets a base hit, and then Jordan Diaz can't get the ball here, and that would be 1-0 lead for the Angels. Pitching again, and a bloop hit to left field. I don't know who hit it. I want to say it was Jared Walsh, and it's a base hit, RBI. After that, I just kind of simulated around. Joe Adell got a single, and then they brought in Rafael Iglesias, and our team just couldn't get it on. So the Angels win Game 2, 3-0, with Syndergaard going 11 strikeouts. Simulate the rest of the series here. We win Game 3, and then we have another close, walk-off situation. I decided not to do it, and we lose Game 4. So we start off the year 1-3. I go to check the stats on the win here. We had 8 hits on 5 runs, or I guess 5 runs on 8 hits. They had 3 runs off 7 hits. And then you could just see everyone's stats. Here are the Angels hitting. Here's our hitting. You see a lot of the averages are not great at this moment. I mean, Sean Murphy has a .083 average. And that was our 3rd game. You see Andrus, Brown, Pinder, and Diaz all go yard. Pitching. Our starting pitchers are not doing great. But our relief pitchers there did pretty well. And then in the 4th game here... they must have got some. They actually scored in the 10th, which we answered, and then they scored in the 12th. We answered again, but then they scored 2 in the 13th, and that's what ended it for us. Just see more bad hitting from our team, and just not great pitching. I mean, 10 runs allowed. Granted, it was 13 innings, so it's a little bit longer of a game. But you still should not be allowing 17 hits in a game. Guerrero had a blown save there. Had a 20 ERA at this moment. Cole Irvin had 4 earned runs allowed. Just not a good start. As I rolled through here the team, you can see the stats in the top left. It's just they're not great. We had Seth Brown as our best hitter coming into this next, I guess, set of games here. And it's just, that's what you expect, but you expect also Sean Murphy to not be batting an .083 average, so just not the best stats. Our best pitcher was Sean Manaea. Granted, Brett Honeywell did not pitch yet. Relievers, most of them did all right, but Deolis Guerrera did not. Kolarek, I don't know how to say his name. He had an infinite ERA. Hey guys, that's going to do it here as I check out the standing. The A's are 1-3 to start. Hopefully we can get better off. Sorry for the mix up in commentation here because I had to switch mics midway through. But that's all. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, I'll talk to you all later.